Hello guys, good morning. Today we are going to see about extent reports. So what are extent reports? Extent report is an external reporting library which has been widely used for automation test reporting purpose. So why we need to go for extent reports? As we already know, Selenium is an open source but it doesn't have an inbuilt reporting feature. So if you use a TestNG with Selenium, you will get a report. But that will be a very simple report. It doesn't give a full information like user interface, environment, and also it won't give you every steps and you can't configure it as per your wish. So we are going to use extent reports to give the user or the person who is seeing the report the correct information about your test execution. That's why we go for extent reports. So step 1. First you need to download Maven dependency. So now we are going to see about how we are going to integrate extent reports latest version, that is 5.09, with TestNG and Maven. So already we have seen TestNG and Maven framework. On top of it, now we are going to implement the extent reports for testing purpose. So first thing what we have to do, we have to go to Maven and download these two dependencies. One is extent report dependency, other one is a free marker, that is a dependent dependency for extent reports. Okay, once you have downloaded, let's see about extent report classes. There are three major classes in extent report latest version, that is extent spark reporter, extent reports and extent test. So before 5, in the version 4, we will have HTML reporter instead of extent spark reporter. So now we have extent spark reporter. So extent spark reporter, mostly this class works with creating a HTML report and configuring the HTML report. Means how you want the design of the HTML report that you can specify in extent spark reporter class. Second is extent report. This is to create a test case, define a test case, and what is the description for the test cases. And then we will attach the reporter, means HTML reporter, to extent reports. And the third one is extent test, that you already know. You need to log every test results. So logging of the test happens in extent test. So this is how extent report is going to work. Let's see how exactly it functions in our Java program. So step 1, what we have seen, we need to add this dependency in pom.xml. If I open my pom.xml, so you can see I have added these two dependencies. One is extent report dependency and free marker dependency. Once you are done it, save it and build and clean. So what will happen? All your dependency will be downloaded for your project file. Step 2. So this is the example which we are going to see. So I already told you 3 important classes you need to import. So what are those? Extent reports, extent test, and extent spark reporter. So the remaining thing is which we are going to use inside, which is status. And in order to capture the screenshot, in the latest version we use media entity builder. Okay, so these are the 5 important classes which you need to import from extent report dependency. And the final one is theme. It's like it depends. If you want to go with the default theme, you don't need to mention, but if you want to specifically go for theme, you need to mention this. Okay, so first come first, what we are going to do. So this test case, what we are going to do is we are going to log into a web page with the valid username and password and invalid username and password. So the first case we are expecting a pass, and the second case we are expecting a failed result. Okay, and in the failed result we are going to do capture the screenshot and put it in the report. So that's why I defined the static capture screenshot. This we already seen how to capture screenshot. If people have not gone through, you can go and see. So you need to capture the screenshot and you have to copy it in the particular file. So this class we will be calling in the test case failures. Okay. So the first step, extend Spark reporter. What we have seen, extend Spark reporter is for creating HTML, right? So this class you have to pass the HTML path. System.user directory will go to the project user directory, and I am planning to create a test report.html file. So this is step 1. Step 2, what we have to do, we have to initialize the extend report. Initialize the extend report. Extend equal to new extend report. This does the initialization. Okay. And the third step is attach the report. So already we created this extend Spark reporter, right? Now you have to call this extend class dot attach reporter and pass this extend Spark report. Okay, this is your step 3. And 66 and 67, what we're going to do, this is called as system information. Means like what are the information you want it in the test report. So the first one is, here I am going to define the OS name and Selenium version which I am using. In your case, even we can print the host name, user ID, username who's going to execute the test report, and what are the additional parameters you can pass. And the third configuration is document title. What will be the my document title? Report name. This is very important because this is what going to show you in the report. In my case, I set it up as automation test report. So syntax is same. The class dot config dot what we are going to achieve. And 72nd line what we are doing, theme. So usually I like dot theme, so I given theme dot. If you want a standard one, you can use dot standard. And the final one is what timestamp we are going to print it in the report. In my case, I am going to use IST with date and even the day you get printed. You can see it in the report. So the first step is done. So usually you need to configure it in the add before test so that it happens before you start the test cases. So add test method. So once you come inside the test case, we will initialize the test case. So extend dot create test. So the first one is the test case name. And the second one holds the short description of your test case. It depends on you how you want to configure. So this is the first step. Okay. Remaining is your test case flow, means like what you are going to validate in the test case. So here I am going to show you two things. One is how do you log in the report inside the test cases. When you run the test case, what are the steps, if you want to log the individual steps, how will you log, and finally based on the result, how you will log in the extend report. Okay. So here what I am doing, I am checking the title. If the title matches, then this step is passed. Step 1 is passed, which is browser launch title and capture. Okay. So this will be your first step in the test report. So finally, I am telling asset true equal to. If you have not gone through the TestNG assertion, you can go through that. So this is one of the assertion which will make the test case pass. We have multiple assertions like can compare expected and actual result. Here for testing purpose, I just write the fact as true. So this test case is done. Same way, second test case, creating a test case to validate with other credentials. Okay. And I am writing this as false. So if you see here, I don't have the individual step in the second test case. So I will get only one step here. So our test execution is done. Now what we have to do, we have to capture the result and print it in the report. So I test result is a TestNG is inside annotation, which will have, once the test case is done, if it is failed, it will have failure. If it is success, it will have success. So what we are going to do, if result is failed, what I am going to do, we'll say throw the error message, first thing status dot fail. Result dot, it will throw error message. Apart from that, I want the report to have the failed screenshot. So what I'm going to do is tested.fail. In case if it fails, what we have to do is we need to use media entity builder in the Maven stock extent reports. So it also supports the base 64 images. For that we have separate function. So normal function is create screen capture from path. Just call the function which we have already seen to take the screenshot and dot build. So what it will do, it will take the screenshot and it will print it in our report. In case if the test case is success, just log it as pass. Result.getName will take the method name. So this is in case if any of the test case is mentioned as skip. So you can skip also, you can do a warning also, and also you can do a information. And final, please make sure you have extend.flush so that it will create a new report. Write and update whatever information to a report. Okay, this is how extend report works. Step 1, initialize the extend Spark reporter and configure your HTML report. Step 2, create test case, give your information of your test case. Step 3, log the information, whether it is pass or fail or skip or warning. And in case if it's fail, if you want the screenshot, then you need to have a function which we have already seen. Okay, get page screenshot. Okay. So this is how extend report works. Let's run the program and see the report, how exactly it looks. Okay. It launched Firefox. So test case is done. One is passed, the other one is failed. Okay. Let's go and check out the report, how exactly it looks. So see how beautifully the report looks. So this is your test report which you have configured, and this is the timestamp which we have mentioned. And you can see we have two test cases. One is failed, and it gives the short description also. Test case name and description. If you see, I have mentioned two steps in this test case. The first one is inside the test class, that is browser launch. Title is captured as Spark. The second one is based on TestNG result. And you can also see you will get the pie chart results also. So 50-50, one is passed and one is failed. And here you can see whatever the system and environment information are passed, it's been there. You can also use hash map to directly pass all the information which you want printed based on system or environment. Okay, you can use Java system get property to get most of the information with JVM version and what are the other environment information you say, host name, all this information you have. If you display here, it will be very useful in the report. And you have many things here. You can filter it with only pass, filter with only fail, clear the information. You can see the report has attached the failed screenshot as well. Okay, so this is all about extend reports. Hope you people enjoy this tutorial. If you like my tutorial, please subscribe, like my video, click on like button. In future we will see, like, in case if you don't have a support for extend reports library in an organization, we will see how to create our own HTML report in the upcoming tutorial. Thank you. Bye.